I'm asking a very rich man who has a kind heart. I know you guys don't know it, but I'm going to talk to somebody who's like Michael Bay. If something's true or based, I design my life like a based on a true story. You guys should have seen that coming. That should have been very obvious. Right? Chris, it's supposed to be the pursuit of happiness too. And I've succeeded thus far. I've a successful company. You could even show the startup of it, and then it goes blank. Right? Because in the movie, the pursuit of happiness, this is like the part you're gonna have to give me credit. Like the pursuit of happiness, you never saw him the first day of the job. You just saw hell. Like, get out of here, it's complaining and all this stuff. But truthfully speaking, I've designed my life like that. This is supposed to be the pursuit of happiness too. And that's why I made Get Smart. It's supposed to be the pursuit of happiness too. I'm asking someone that is in the community, because this has become a problem, and I posted what I posted below because I know this is why you made Transformers. Neil Armstrong was wrong, and that's why they probably scheduled everything to be presented to them or whatever it was. But we're hopefully on the same page. If women want to see me with my shirt off so bad, why don't you just make a based on a true story about my fitness endeavors or my life or whatever, and this is supposed to help you like unclog what's confusing, and why don't you just have them look at that guy? There's a reason why I'm saying that. If it's such a problem where it's confusing people, the liability of making things worse by slamming, and here's based on a true story one more time. It makes money because it's true. They can do the branding and everything, but I'm asking out of the kindness of my heart, I've designed my life like this, if Hollywood can make a serious, based on a true story of my life. I know you guys kind of saw it, but that's why I did all this. This is one of those things I designed my life to, like, when you share things, it's like, this guy did all this, started a digital product like Microsoft from a cell phone, or like on his own or whatever it was. But when you say like you were sleeping in your car for 2.5 years, you're sleeping outside on a park bench and all this stuff, like for 4 years, and you still succeeded, it's inspiring because it's just like an affirmation of, wow, I would love to see that on the camera, but I designed my life like that. And I want to protect myself when people say nobody cares. I want you to hold, this is why I said in my last video, like when you go to the store, right, go work in a store. I'm just going to impress them so you can see my brain in Hollywood and Disney. They made money off of the Invincible guy. And I had asthma playing football, so hopefully it turfed on everything. The Invincible is a based on true story. You have a whole bunch of stuff like the Blind Side, but you could do it like Ben Hur, like Atlanta. I've done this the right way. I know what do you mean. I've done this the right way, based on a true story. But I want you guys to understand that, like, if you didn't agree with Neil Armstrong's Genius Code, if you didn't agree with Neil, this is for Megan Fox, putting on blast in here in a good way. If you didn't agree with Neil Armstrong because you didn't believe the future, this is going to be something that, like, I know they're on the same page. Some people don't think that the world is going to be here. But if you thought that Neil Armstrong was wrong, not only did they get on Mars, they made Transformers, but look at how cool that looks, bro. That's how I see the future with my music. So it's like, I'm doing this capsule stuff, building a company stuff. The affirmations are online. You went to school, it's like Ivy League. You got accepted into Cornell, went to Whitburg University, played football, whatever, champion, undefeated, freshman year, red shirt, whatever, decided to like dramatically like do something. I'm gonna start this company or whatever. Work. But you can see that like when you go back to like when they went up in the space shuttle, that like I know people had something to say about it. They made Transformers, and the third one, you see what it looks so cool, right? That's how I see my music, truthfully, from this point forward. That's why I'm kind of letting God kind of fix it. But this conversation helps program people about when they make something like that, what are the things we're saying? Now, the reason why I was concerned, I know Michael Bay, I want to give you a compliment. I know I'm kind of wish-washy because of my life experience, but I want to give you credit. There wasn't a guarantee that this movie succeeded, or Transformers. I am highly impressed. I want to make this very clear. This movie could have completely, it's just like when you see like it could have spiraled out of control. It could have left too much of it. I'm giving you credit. I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man impressed me more like as I rewatch it getting older. Like I start to look like that age. But this movie impressed me because you're wise with these decisions. This isn't how I would have made it. I would have gone with the universe, which meant I would have been like Christopher Nolan with this. But I'm highly impressed with your vision of the future. I'm so touched. Like I went nostalgic. They were like, we're gonna like make these decisions with the future. So as new people watch this movie, we looked at it, even Spider-Man's getting praised, I think, right now. When you're watching this on television, you're seeing this as Harvard, but it starts to come to life. It's like almost like this was a baby, now it's not. Now this is in the space-time continuum. So I'm looking back, this is nostalgic for me. That's why I'm impressed. It'll be like, I went to college. Or no, I bought my first car. I'm a fan of it. I bought my first car. I had hopes of it. I bought my first car. I worked in like an office space. I made that type of money. I've been around or experienced similar issues. And concerning like, the script, I'm highly impressed, at least with the first part. I'm highly impressed. Highly, highly impressed. I don't think people understand. This is how I feel this movie went. This movie is like, Michael Bay was wrong for making these decisions. Not Michael Bay, but they were wrong for having Michael Bay direct this movie. And I feel like, give it like 50 years. What do you mean 50 years? Look at how accurate this movie is. No, it's wrong. That's your perspective, because when it came out, we weren't like this. Look how accurate this movie is. It's like, because I'm seeing it. Like, first you're like, oh, it's almost like, first, it's not with the second one, the first one, it's like, it would be like, from my perspective, it's like, they're going to say this was wrong, this is inappropriate. Look at how right, like, truthfully, look at how right this is. According to how it flowed in real time, that's what should have happened. In general, he took a risk. Like, in general, it's like just the smooth script and the flares and everything. It even contrasts with real time and the events of things of today, which I'm very impressed with. But this is just to show you, like, I'm sorry to tell you guys, but I did the same thing Michael Bay did. I did the same thing, not Michael Bay per se, but the same thing that this movie did. This is a movie that did not go off the Frank Star. Peace out.